All right, day 3. So, different types of canoes. I have a Winona Kevlar canoe. God, I should know. I think this one is 17.6 for length. It weighs 41 pounds. It's extremely light. That's on the worksheet too when it talks about different types of material to use to make a canoe. And Kevlar is phenomenal because it's extremely lightweight. This one's actually called a Boundary Waters model. And the reason is because they made it extra wide. So you can, see if I'll turn this around. Extra wide so you can fit packs in Duluth packs. And Duluth packs are what you pack when you go into the Boundary Waters. It's, I guess, the Boundary Waters version of a suitcase. It's like similar to a duffel bag, only you can strap it on your back, you can put it on the front, and then you have to portage it from lake to lake when you get to the end of the lake. But this paddle, it's called a bent shaft paddle, so you can see it's not your typical, it's got a bent shaft to it. I'm not going to tell you why, because that's always also on the worksheet. So that's a little bit about, just canoes and paddles. And of course, I've got my PFD on, which most of you have figured out now, personal flotation device, which you should always wear, regardless of how strong of a swimmer you are. We've all heard about freak accidents where even the strongest swimmers have drowned for some reason. They slip out of the canoe, they hit their head, they go unconscious, they drown in, 4 feet of water. So just make sure you always wear it. It's just a great practice, and it also provides some warmth for you, especially on a cool day. And as you can see today, the water, if it were, so the lake is pretty calm right now, and I'm sitting in the back. I have no weight in the front of the canoe, so you can kind of almost hear the water lapping up, and like right now the wind just hit the bow of the canoe and is absolutely trying to turn me because I have no weight. So if I were ever in a tough position going solo and I had heavy wind, I would get into the middle of this canoe. So I would leave this seat, I would go into the middle of the canoe, get down on my knees, and I'd start paddling. That would distribute the weight so I wouldn't get blown around, because right now, even with this little wind right here, it is blowing me around. You can see the canoe's going to turn right now. We are going to turn because I have no weight in the front. So if you ever go solo, you've just got to be aware of that, because I've had some dicey moments going solo where you've had to pull up on shore or take a different route just because the wind is too strong. So there's lesson number 2.